Good morning. After about I guess 6-month hiatus, I woke up this morning and decided I'd try to get back into the YouTube mode. For those of you that have watched me before, thanks for being patient. If you're brand new to the channel, I retired from the Air Force back in August of last year. I was a KC-135 pilot. And ever since then, I've been a full-time farmer. So for the intros, I still got some flying clips. There won't be any more flying video unless I win the lottery and buy an airplane or something. But I'm gonna leave that stuff on the intro because I think it's pretty cool and I'm proud of it. All right, you guys probably saw the heifer calf over there. She was born yesterday sometime. So what we're gonna do is make a tag and give her a shot. A shot's basically just some respiratory medicine. You can probably just think of it as kind of like a flu shot. Something new we started this year is all the heifers get pink tags, because in the fall we got to sort the steers from the heifers, and I hope that this will make it a lot easier to do. And for this stuff, we just shoot it in their mouth, and hopefully it'll keep them healthy for the next couple months until we get through this cold weather. That's all there is to it. So the heifers just get the calf guard, which was the respiratory, and then for the bulls, we'll band them, give them the respiratory and also the tetanus shot. Looks like she's doing pretty good so far. So it'd be nice if all the cows were that calm and the calves were that easy to catch, but oftentimes it's not. Sometimes we gotta use some other methods to catch them and get them taken care of. Out of the 20 or so calves we've had this year so far, we've only had to use our cage once. So hopefully that trend continues. So we got about 50 cows in this pasture. For whatever reason, We haven't gotten the first calf out of this bunch, but based on when we turn the bulls in, they should start popping out any day now. So just disregard what I just said. We just found a heifer, or a new calf on the other side of the hill here. We'll walk up to her and see what it is. So she could be a little spicy. When they bob their head up and down like that, it's usually not a good sign. Get away. All right, we're gonna come back a few hours, reattack this one. Maybe she'll calm down. If she doesn't calm down, we'll go get the calf cage. Yeah, she's a mean one. All right, you win for now. So if you want an easy way to get your blood pumping in the morning, just try walking up to a cow that's trying to protect her calf. She starts chasing you. I figured out over the years, if you can make it about 10 yards, they'll usually give up. But like today with all this snow, it's a pretty good chance you can slip and then she's gonna nail you. I was talking about mean cows, so a couple years ago, number 34, she got my dad underneath. We were out in the middle of the field and the only protection he had was to get underneath the truck. So needless to say, this past fall, she got a one-way ticket to Burger King. She's no longer with us. On the right side of the conveyor, we got, so these cows have already had their calves. So they can only fit about 50 or more like 60 cows on this side. So the first 60 cows that have their calves, they kind of get an unofficial reward and get to come down here every day and eat fresh silage. And then on this side of the conveyor, we got our replacement heifers. So a couple weeks ago, I think we had 48 total heifers, and we tried to pick out the top 12 or 13. So these girls made the cut, and they'll be turned out to pasture later this spring, and they'll get to spend the rest of their lives here on the farm. Except for old number 46 here. So he's a steer, and he doesn't know it yet, but he's going to be on my grill here in about 3 months. He's already probably pushing, I don't know, 850, 900. There's going to be some pretty nice steaks in that bad boy. Eat up, big fella. So it's about 9:30, 10 o'clock. We got everybody fed and taken care of. So now the task at hand is we had a set of twins a couple days ago, and she dropped them, of course, right in the mud. We couldn't get a truck to them, so we got a couple sleds, put each of the calves in the sled, drug them up here to the barn. And the mama cow's been doing a pretty good job of taking care of them. But we also had a cow lose a calf a couple days ago. So what we're going to try to do is put one of the twins on the cow that lost her calf. So there's one of them. And we don't normally put the cows and the calves in this barn, but they would never survived if we would have left them where they were overnight. So the other one, I hope, is buried somewhere in the hay here and hopefully still alive, but I don't see him yet. There he is. All right, buddy, we're gonna take you to your new mama. So the first thing we're gonna do is, these are both bull calves. So we're gonna put a tag in him, band him, give him the shots, and turn them out on their way. So for those of you that don't know, the reason why we band bull calves is because eventually these things will go to market, and if you didn't band them, their meat quality wouldn't be as good, taste as good. So that's why we do what we do. So what this tool does is goes around the scrotum, and it keeps them from dropping their testicles until I can get the band on them. Always gotta make sure you got both testicles, or it won't work out right. I got them both, so he's done. So we got them two taken care of. Now we're gonna get the other twin. All right, we gotta load him in the truck. He was actually a little bit bigger than his brother, but I don't know if he's just too weak. I don't know. So we would put the stronger calf on his original mama, and then we're gonna give him the other one. So she probably won't accept him at first because she knows that's not her calf. All right, so the first thing we gotta do, she ain't been nursed yet, is open up her teats. She ain't being real cooperative so far. Quit. Move. Quit. 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 Well, that first attempt was unsuccessful. After about 15 minutes, we finally got her to stand still and not kick. But then we got the calf up there, and he wouldn't suck, so maybe he already had some milk this morning and is not hungry, but I can't make him suck, so we'll try to get her back in to shoot this afternoon. Maybe he'll be hungry. So as I'm getting some drone shots of the calves we got up here so far, I'll give you guys a quick explanation as to why our calving season started early. So normally we keep the bulls separated from the cows most of the year. The gestation period for a cow is pretty similar to a human, 9 months. So about the middle to end of May, we'll turn the bulls in with the cows, and they go do their thing. Well, 2 falls ago, when we were trying to get the bulls away from the cows, we had one older bull. He was stubborn. He had a crippled leg, I'm guessing because he got beat up by the younger bulls. But anyway, we tried 3 or 4 times to get him out away from the cows, and he wouldn't come. So dealing with a stubborn cow is one thing, dealing with a stubborn bull is another. So we did all we could do. So we gave up. So the next spring, when we turned the cows back out, he pretty much had 50 cows to himself. At the time, we really didn't think he was capable of breeding anything because, like I said, he had a crippled leg, and we weren't too concerned. Well, fast forward 9 months to the middle of this January, about a month ago, we got our first calf. So 1 or 2 calves came, and we thought, well, maybe he just got lucky or whatever. Well, turns out he bred about for sure 20 cows, maybe even more. So right now, today is the 22nd of February, and we've already had 20 something calves. So turned out, old boy proved us wrong. Well, it's about 1500 now. Everybody's had a few hours to calm down, so we'll go check for new calves, try to revisit old number 21, and then try to get that one calf to suck on that cow. So you guys may have seen this thing on the on my videos before, but it's a really cool invention the old boy had over in Kansas. And it's called the Fast Catch. If I remember, I'll try to throw a link down in the description. But it's just a cage system that runs off the winch on your UTV or whatever you got. So this thing's a Kubota sidekick. When I called him, he had never made one of these units for a sidekick. I think that the cage and the arms are pretty standard, but based on what kind of front end you got on your UTV, he has to especially make that part. So thankfully he drove to the nearest Kubota dealership out there, got the measurements, and we've been using this for a couple years. I can't say enough about it. Next to the skid steer, it's probably the best thing I ever bought. Like I said, we don't use it a whole lot, just for the mean cows. But if you got some cows of your own, they don't necessarily have to be mean. With this thing, it's basically a one-man operation. You can catch them, sit in your unit, get your medications and stuff ready, and then walk in the cage and tag them. So that didn't go as smooth as I'd like, but we eventually got him in there. Heifer. Thought it would. So what's nice about this cage is the cow can see the calf, so she's not as freaked out. If she wanted to, she could probably flip over this whole Kubota if she wanted, but as long as she can see and smell the calf, she'll be all right. All right, we're gonna try round 2 on this old girl. She did not want to go in the chute at all this morning. You hungry yet, old bud? I'm gonna put this rope on her legs. She kicked the shit out of us this morning.
That rope tight.
Come on, bud. Hey. All right, we're on about plan C now. So when the cow does calm down, the calf won't suck. I don't know why. He's got to be hungry. He ain't ate all day. So I'm gonna get a bottle and try to milk the cow into the bottle, put the nipple on the bottle, and see if he'll drink out of the bottle. All right, so plan C failed. Cow's a mean bitch, and I think the calf's half retarded, so we'll have to bottle feed him for a few days and maybe put him on another cow, I don't know. Or I guess we could put him back with his brother on his original mom. I don't know, we'll figure it out in the morning. All right, I've had enough fun for one day. You win some, you lose some sometimes, I guess. We won the battle with the crazy mom. I'm not gonna give up on that calf yet. We'll give him bottle tonight, bottle in the morning, and see what happens. But it can be frustrating. We fooled around with that thing for 2 hours a day and didn't succeed. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Until next time, America.